Another episode, another reputation to ruin. Oh my god, I look like a woman. I'm wearing nails this time. A woman. Fame has changed me. It really truly has. Hello everyone, my name is Hazel Berry and welcome to a series of Unflavorable Events. A series in which I talk about all of the rather unflavorable things that have happened in my life, but also juxtaposing it with my journey with the Edge Challenge. We have no time to waste, so let's get started. You're gonna have to excuse me. I literally have had allergies for like, I believe, all of 2 weeks. We are now technically on week 5, but this episode is pretty much gonna serve as episode 4, I believe. Yes, sounds about right. I'm not gonna lie, the progress that I've made this month has been very stark and it's been very fast. However, I can't help but think and feel as though I could have done so much more by now. A sentiment that I and a lot of ADHDers tend to feel is like, we are not doing enough, just period. But in all honesty, compared to where I was just a couple months ago, I'm making so much more strides in just this short time allotted. I hate allergies. Oh, y'all want to hear an actual unflavorable event? Last week, right, I did a show on Thursday for True. I woke up hella motherfucking late. I missed being able to go to the gym. She didn't meal prep properly for the day. I had a whole plan of packing for New York City Pride. I fully didn't even pack yet when I knew good and goddamn well that I was gonna work all day on Friday. I was gonna go straight to the city. Still was not packed at all in the slightest. Tell me why I forgot one of the most essential parts to my drag, which is my hair. I spent a whole hour redoing my hair and making sure that it was gonna look good for the show, only to never bring it with me to Troop. And I literally realized this as soon as I got off the Uber to go to the train. Thank the Lord, because Wigs by Bridget blessed me with this do. So luckily, Bridget London had my back. You can fully watch Bridget's YouTube stuff right over here, as well as also just being able to look at all of her Etsy stuff down below and buy one of your own fabulous wigs by Bridget. I promise with all of my heart and fiber of being that I don't end up doing stupid shit for the sake of having something to talk about for unflavorable events. Like, this is literally how stupid my life is. Not even a week ago, I was just having a difficult time trusting the process and that I was doing everything that I needed to do with what I had. There were a lot of days in the gym last week and I knew that I could do better than I did, and I didn't. And it was just kind of like, wow, this was like a waste. I felt that way too last Thursday. Leading up to my show, I prepared myself for failure, it felt like. One of my favorite things to say is Beyonce wasn't built in a day. I really take that quote and I like apply it in everything I do, but do I really actually apply it? It's obviously a parody. Rome wasn't built in a day, blah, blah, blah. But like, it's true. Something that I do and that I tend to be really hard on myself on is the fact that I'm not seeing progress as quickly as I want. Meet all of the goals that I wanted to meet. Passing my driving license test, making sure that my progress with the Edge Challenge is going where it needs to go, so then that way by the time I'm done with Unflavorable Events that I have something to show for it. I was pressuring myself a lot and I really kept thinking to myself like, girl, realistically, you're not gonna get to where you want to get in 8 weeks. Not gonna happen. Making myself get stressed about meeting a goal that in all honesty just simply get toned, and that really can't happen in the next 4 weeks. But like, also, like, if it doesn't, then it's not the end of the world. I still have many more weeks afterwards to go for that goal. One of the new trainers that I literally love, she literally said to me, there will be some days where you just go to the gym for the sake of just like working out. Better going to the gym than to never have gone at all. That's half the battle. And that's something that I've been noticing that's been a reoccurring theme in my life as well. It's just literally half of the battle is showing up. The end of Unflavorable Events, what I have to say at the end of Unflavorable Events is not the happiness destination. The self-love journey that I'm teaching y'all about, by the time I'm done with the Edge Challenge, happiness cannot be attained in a matter of speed. Great things take time. Stuff that I'm learning in these 8 weeks are still gonna be things that I have to apply to myself and in my life, literally like every week after the fact. A lot of people love to place our value on, oh, How many scholarships did you get? Oh, blah, blah, blah. No. How many bitches have you fucked? How many dicks have you sucked? I get it. We place our value on standards in which are gonna be really hard to attain, and only so many of us are kind of like low-key built to do. Even in the most minuscule level for me, if I can't get all 5 days of working out in the week, I really shouldn't be so hard on myself. I'm gonna get to where it is I want to go on my own. I just have to trust that I'm doing enough with what it is I have. And not to say that you should excuse your complacency if you are being complacent. I'm just saying, like, it's okay that you're not getting to where you want to go. Just take your motherfucking time. Shit, stupid bitch. I didn't trust the process at all. You didn't follow a structure because you didn't use your structure because you thought you were too good for it. You didn't trust the process, bitch. Without going into great detail, I had a friend of mine recently that they've been going through a lot personally. They never sought after their dreams or have much of a desire to seek out their dreams because they think that no one's gonna care. Their past trauma had them internalize this idea that no matter what it is they do, it's not gonna amount to anything. What's the point in trying when they know that they are not good enough? And that society has already counted them out from being even remotely seen as good enough because of the profession it is that they choose or that they wish to go into. Now, I spent a lot of time consoling my friend and trying to make sure that they were okay. A lot of their fears surrounded the fear of the process and the fear of trusting the process. They were like, why would I try if I risk failing at what it is that I know that I can do well? Me and him are very similar in the fact that even though we are doing great things or that we are potentially in the line for greater things ahead of us, why try? What's the point in going out of your way to try to make something happen if it's not going to be guaranteed? Here's the truth of the matter. Everything it is that I have now, although I prayed for and finally I manifested in ways and it's been given to me in even better ways at times too, I have it now. But there was a time where I didn't think it was going to be possible to have any of the things that I have now. I still persevered. I still pushed through the doubt when there was nothing in my face to guarantee that I was going to be given any kind of success. I still kept pushing forward and I still kept working on me and what I wanted to do. I got it. I trusted the process without realizing it. And I think that's what a lot of people tend to forget, is that in order to succeed in anything, even in the most minuscule level, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust that you're doing as much as you possibly can. You have to trust that you're doing enough, that you are enough. The things that happen aren't happening to make you feel any worse about yourself or make you doubt yourself or to kind of show you that you aren't shit. You're the only one saying that that's the case. It's not the case. You just have to allow yourself to see the other end of it and say, okay, maybe this is showing me or asking me, how badly do I want this? And if you want it bad enough, you're going to fight for it enough and you're not going to let anything stop you from that, and then you're going to attain it. Still learning this as I go. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is that I've learned so much through therapy, and I have so much more content and so much more lessons and so much more stuff that I want to share with you guys that I'm practicing on a daily basis, that I'm writing about on my morning pages. Usually I see my therapist every week. This week I found out that I won't be able to see my therapist until literally, and this is no lie, this is like, I'm the type of person that think coincidences happen because they remind you that you're going in the direction that you're supposed to be going in. And for me, I'm not gonna see her until literally the day before, or I think the day after the Edge challenge ends. That's gonna be the same time that like I'll have content for my last episode of Unflavorable Events. All the lessons and all the stuff that I have yet to share with you guys. I have a whole month to take what I have learned from the first half of this year and apply it into the next 6 and apply it into these next couple weeks towards the end of the Edge Challenge and Unflavorable Events. Will I succeed? Well, you're gonna have to find out on the next episode of the series of Unflavorable Events. But wait, no. It won't be the next episode of Unflavorable Events because the next episode of Unflavorable Events is about cried. Till then, it's been real, it's been cute, but it hasn't been real cute. I'll talk to y'all later. Pieces.